Starting on page 29, it is all the stitches and the sewing techniques that they can do. So though you have it on your screen, sometimes it's nice to know and read a little bit further, well, what is a 5-thread safety stitch wide? What is a 5-thread safety stitch narrow? So in this machine, there are 25 stitches. That's why your serger is called a Huskylock S-25. So that means if you look right here where it says number 3, we're on stitch number 3. As I arrow to the right and to the left, I can go ahead and look. Now, if I kind of hesitate, then the little message pops up. So what I'm going to do is while I talk, I'm going to kind of arrow through these kind of quick. So back to those different stitches, all you need to do is once you know which stitch that you are using, you can go through and find it. Okay, 4-thread safety stitch, and we'll go through the majority of these stitches so you really can see how and where they are used. 3-thread, let's see here, 3-thread narrow edge, 3-thread flat lock wide, 3-thread flat lock narrow. So every combination of stitch is in here. And look, I'm up to stitch number 12. Here's number 13. So you can keep going. It's one big loop. You can see which way it's easier to go. Towards the end, those are all your cover stitches. We'll get to those shortly. And 2-thread, your serger can sew with just 2 threads. Makes beautiful, nice, lightweight edge, especially on lightweight fabrics. We were doing scarves last night in one of my classes, and we did the 2-thread, and boy, it just left such a pretty edge over it. And then as we get into, let's see here, stitch number 22, we get into the cover stitches, and then it'll have us set up the machine a lot differently. Of course, we'll do the videos on the cover stitch. So cover stitch triple, cover stitch wide, with so depending on if you're using 2 needles, 3 needles, or 4 needles. And that last one is actually, stitch number 25 is a chain stitch, which is actually a 1 needle and 1 chain. And it's a really nice seam to be working with. And of course, everything is here to show us how to set things up, which needles we're using, what the cutting width should be. We could tell it what fabric we're sewing on, so you can, and it will kind of adjust things accordingly. And when you really follow what the screen tells you, it all gets set up correctly. So super fun, but just be aware that if you don't pick the stitch, you do not get the tensions kind of preset for you. But remember, you can always make the adjustments with the tension dials for decorative threads or specialty fabrics that might be giving you a little headache every so often. So when you are unsure what to be on, let's always go back to that stitch number 3, which is that 4-thread overlock. 4 threads going, 2 needles, and then all the settings for it. So that's what you're going to use most of the time, but we will make sure that you have understanding of how the other stitches are used and set up.